A massive earthquake measuring 6.4 on the Richter scale shook southeastern Iran late last night. Summer thunderstorms with heavy rainfall led to chaotic traffic conditions and multiple vehicle collisions on many European highways. A housing complex in southern Germany threatened to collapse following a gas explosion.
The world is forever growing closer, politically, economically, and for a long time now on a humanitarian level. When disaster strikes, solidarity is what is needed, across borders. When the floods came to Southeast Asia, then help was on its way from Germany. Founded in 1950, the Technische Hilfswerk has been the disaster relief organization of the Federal Republic of Germany. For foreign missions, the deployment order comes directly from the federal government. For domestic missions, this happens on a local level. If police or firefighters request technical assistance, then the THW is on its way. Almost 700 local sections are spread throughout Germany. Specialists in the fields of railroad accidents, floods, survivor rescue, and many other emergency situations. In the summer of 2002, the THW had its biggest mission in its history. 23,000 THW volunteers were active in the relief of the Elbe flood regions. Providing emergency power and the evacuation of the affected population was in full swing. Heavy-duty pumps helped get the water out of endangered buildings. The THW coordinates many different missions throughout the world, from immediate disaster relief to long-term help programs. With technical equipment and especially well-trained personnel.
Das Ergebnis ist gut. Super.
With the exception of a small group of permanent staff and directors ensuring an efficient and modern administration, the THW manpower consists of volunteers. THW is a federal agency under the auspices of the Ministry of the Interior. As a GO, a government organization guaranteeing qualification and security, THW is internationally regarded. But above all, the THW is a relief organization supported by committed German citizens.
Gale force winds in northeastern Germany and Bavaria caused severe damage on the weekend.
Whether it be large fires, a collapsed house, a serious car accident, or storm damage, the main mission of the THW is technical relief by request of the police and fire departments on an almost daily basis across the entire region of the Federal Republic. The THW saves lives of people and animals, provides power, light, and water, starts immediate cleanup work, and repairs roads and bridges. The advantage is that we work together with firefighters and the police on a close communal level. We have the necessary knowledge and technology to give technical support. The headquarters in Bonn, in close interaction with the regional offices, guarantees that the THW is uniformly organized throughout the country, that the processes are continually optimized, and that contact is held to partner organizations and to the relevant political bodies. On a federal level, there are numerous contracts of cooperation with partner organizations. Requests usually come from the relevant fire department. They decide whether to deploy the THW. The alert of the team is carried out by radio. All team members are volunteers and have regular jobs in all walks of life.
Sie haben uns alarmiert, was liegt an?
The THW technical equipment stores are equipped to gather the appropriate hardware and specialists for each mission. The modular, standardized, countrywide structure ensures a competent and effective mission deployment of the THW competencies. All told, the THW has over 8,400 vehicles at its disposal. During larger operations like a flood, the various units of the THW work together beyond regional boundaries. It's just great with the type of machinery and how many people they came out here and helped me pump out my basement. The pumps were just turned on for about 10 minutes and the water level sank 5 to 6 centimeters. If a THW platoon from Iserlohn in western Germany pumps cellars dry in eastern Germany during an Elbe flood, that's when the structural benefits of this supra-regional organization become readily apparent. The THW is not restricted by city or state boundaries.
A massive earthquake shook Southeast Asia late last night. Large stretches of coastline were hit by ensuing tsunami.
As the reports came in on the 26th of December 2004 of a sea quake in Southeast Asia, no one could foresee the degree of destruction and human suffering that was to follow. The units of the THW were one of the first international aid groups to arrive at the scene to help restore the necessary infrastructure for the survivors. One of its first emergency actions was to provide safe drinking water for the afflicted population. 700,000 liters of water were provided each day for over 90,000 people. I arrived with SEBA to look for survivors among the ruins, but we quickly realized that the possibility of survival under this much water was pretty slim. So we concentrated on the rehabilitation of the water wells and the fresh water supply to give the survivors the possibility to start their lives again. 2 special units for rapid foreign deployment have been established: the SEBA, Rapid Deployment Unit Search and Rescue, and the SEWA, Rapid Deployment Unit Water Supply. These units are equipped with mobile, state-of-the-art equipment and are capable to be ready for action and deployed within 6 hours. The equipment is designed in such a way that these rapid deployment units can travel using normal commercial aircraft. Whenever the THW is underway as a humanitarian ambassador, it is the Federal Republic of Germany that is helping. There have been over 1,000 missions all around the globe since 1953. Among others, the rescue of earthquake victims and reconstruction help in former Yugoslavia and, most recently, in Afghanistan. The experts of these units are trained especially for foreign operations. The location specialists on the SEBA unit are trained regularly together with units from other countries in the search, locating, and rescue of buried survivors. Using dogs, modern electronic equipment, and rescue skills, they search for survivors among the rubble. These men and women in blue THW clothing have become a guarantor for effective help worldwide.
An international search and rescue exercise is being held in the western Polish city of Sagan. Over 500 specialists are taking...
The THW is very active in coordinating and networking international civil and disaster protection. During a catastrophe, experts are challenged to act quickly and unbureaucratically on a worldwide basis.
Fast wöchentlich.
Almost weekly, there are exercises or meetings with one of our adjacent countries with one purpose in mind: to coordinate and optimize the disaster relief operations in Europe.
Katastrophenschutzes in Europa zu optimieren.
The United Nations have developed an international cooperations platform for rescue units, the INSARAG, International Search and Rescue Advisory Group. Within the structure of INSARAG, the rescue teams from Germany, Austria, and Switzerland have joined forces and are known as DACH. The EU has installed a European common procedure in the case of a catastrophe. The so-called EU mechanism is based on the close cooperation of the various national civil protection organizations. The EU mechanism can be applied to large disasters such as earthquakes, floods, or even tanker accidents.
Big duty officer.
In case of operation, teams from the European member states can be used to support local forces. For example, during the tsunami catastrophe in Southeast Asia, the EU mechanism was used in the Maldives. In the area of cross-border technical relief, the THW is working very closely with all neighboring states. Through regular know-how and information transfer and common exercises, the teams are training themselves to be ready for any international eventualities.
More than 300 members of the German parliament intend to participate. Alongside THW youth, they will be putting their technical skills to the test.
The structure of the THW is unique. Although the Technische Hilfswerk is a federal authority, 99% of its members are volunteers. 77,000 people experience the community of the THW, get interested in modern technology, and use their abilities to help others in need. These volunteers are a reliable pillar of strength in the field of civil protection in Germany. This is also possible because employers support the THW throughout the country by granting their workers a leave of absence when they take part in THW operations. The federal state then pays the volunteer's salary. Being a part of the THW is not a matter of age. Motivated boys and girls of 10 and above are needed and encouraged by camping trips, learning to build rafts and bridges, or how to transport the injured. 14,500 young THW members experience all this in almost 700 youth groups throughout the country.
Here in the THW, we can prove that girls are as talented as boys in technical matters.
I think these organizations are a good idea. They're needed everywhere, even abroad. The youth is a cornerstone to keep this organization alive, and that's why I'm doing my bit.
The THW gives one the opportunity to help other people, and that itself is a big gift. To know that you have helped someone and to feel their gratitude, well, that makes you feel very good about yourself and very proud.
We are very glad you're here. We're very glad.
Technical Relief Worldwide, THW.